All this mail is killing me. What's happening? It's Eric J. Olson. I don't know about you guys, but I hate mail. Whether it's email or snail mail, it doesn't really matter to me, but I'm constantly battling mail. Now, when it comes to email, I'm sure you're just like me, where your inbox is a constant challenge. There's always new emails coming in. You're always triaging those emails, deleting the spam, unsubscribing. Hopefully, you're doing that. And hopefully, you're clearing out your inbox. For me, I like to keep a clean inbox, which means that I like to delete stuff when I don't need to look at it anymore. Actually, what I do is I don't delete, I archive. So I use Gmail and I archive it, which means that it's just not in my inbox anymore, but I've addressed it. Whatever I needed to do, I've addressed it, and it goes somewhere else. It goes to the archive folder. What's nice about that is I can then bring it back up if I need to for whatever reason, but it's out of sight, out of mind. That's email. Email is easy. Here's the problem. And if you're listening to this instead of watching the video, you can't see all this mail that I am showing. And this is like 3 days worth of snail mail. So what do we have in here? We have bank statements from 2 different banks. We've got some invoices for some advertising that we're doing. I've even got a personal bill in there. I've got a list of receipts, a list of charges that I charge on our credit card. This isn't actually mail, but this is something I need to take care of, where I need to go find the receipts and send them over to Katya, because I tell her that every charge needs a receipt in case we get audited. And I've got a periodical here, the Virginia Lawyers Weekly. And so I read this to see what's going on in the law field, and it helps us understand better one of our major segments, which is law firm marketing. So I've got all this stuff I got to go through. The problem with mail is that it's something you never really allocate time for. It's not like I have an hour blocked off every single day, or an hour and a half, or even just a half an hour where I say, I'm going to go through the mail. So what happens is this stuff lands on your desk or lands in your inbox, and all of a sudden it's urgent, right? Because it's there and it requires your attention to get rid of it. And for me, I want to get rid of it, and you probably do as well. You can only get rid of it if you actually give it some attention and then do something with it. And that's really the problem here, is that it just steals your time away. And that's why I said at the beginning of this episode, mail is killing me. I come into the day with great intentions, and then I have these urgent things like mail that I need to attend to. And it's a mistake. It's a mistake that I fall into a lot, and I shouldn't. What I should do is put this to the side and literally schedule half an hour, maybe 3 times a week, to go through snail mail, and maybe half an hour every single day to go through my actual email. And because it requires time, and that's where people forget that these things require time. And since it requires time, you should put it in your calendar, and you should treat it just like any other task that needs to be done. It's not going to get done just randomly. But the problem is, well, I say that, but I'm wrong. It does get done randomly. So you may have a goal for the day, but then you open your inbox, that's your habit, and it steals your time. It's killing you. So you need a system for handling mail. I don't have a great system. As a matter of fact, if you have a really good system, I would love to hear about it, because I'm kind of challenged in this area right now between email and snail mail. If you would, hit me up on Twitter. That's where I hang out the most. I am Eric J. Olson. That's Eric with a K, and Olson ending in O-N. How much more successful would you be if you could harness the experience of a group of successful business owners? If you could learn from their successes and avoid mistakes they've made in the past? Array Mentors provides the framework and the guidance to help you find your way, get you on the right path, and accelerate your journey to more money and more success. Check out the details at arraymentors.com.